Okay, so let's continue here. So we got to go into the next historic team of the My Team, or not the My Team, the Planet Online. So we're almost speed running through these formats a little bit too much. Like we're meant to go on a good streak in some of them. So whichever one comes after the Kansas City Kings. Right, it doesn't matter really. So 83-84 Knicks. A lot of 83-84. What's so special about the 83-84 year? Besides the fact that it comes before the year that you would really care about or want to see, which is the 84 draft, but it should almost be then the 83, 84, 85 teams. Where those would still be banned, but you would have like a rookie Jordan or rookie other people. Oh, 21-3 though. That's one of the better records we've seen. I feel like in this tier, I've really struggled. As soon as we got to this tier, after unlocking the historic teams, we've been getting destroyed. So it's like, again, if we go on a win streak and play as them again, we'll use the next jersey and so on and so on. Right, kind of every win we get a new jersey, but that hasn't happened with too many teams, or that would kind of show you my best win streaks right there. The Hawks, the Jazz, and the Spurs must be, which might just be only a game or two because...
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going.
Alright. So who is even on this team? I don't know. We have Bill Cartwright before he was carrying the Bulls, of course. E. Tucker, like, it's a good... Oh, you actually have Bernard King. Okay, I can give you that. That's what some of these teams will be, is they have, like... Oh, look at that weird-ass shot, though. What was that release? What is that? He just, like, threw it up there. But he's, like... That was a good help come over, which they often don't do. Cartwright is really about to hit a mid-range, like, I don't know what I'm doing yet. Okay, that was good. That pass was good. Why does it seem like so much faster all of a sudden? The game is like running smoother right now. Again, everybody can dunk like it's a joke. Like, these dunk animations are so stupidly forgiving. Look at how he's moving though. What is this movement? No, it looks goofy. Like they move like see, like that stiffness of his movement is more fitting. Obviously he's not at guard, but I should live with maybe the jump shot a little bit because he's moving like a demon. That's so weird, man.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's King. Pass to Sparrow. Down to 5.
Wait, if I can hit some of those, then it would be worth it. But like there, you had no green, you had no daylight, so you weren't gonna make that.
To the paint. Here's Neesmith.
Okay.
First shot, first basket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Oh, come on. He was so open there, but
To the middle. Here's Neesmith.
he's playing almost like me with how fast he's going.
Placed assist. Neesmith has got his second bucket. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college,
He's not taking jump shots, so maybe I should be more liberal with guarding them. How? Some of these animations are just weird, but no, I swear that I'm not saying that these players aren't fast, but sometimes it feels sort of forced how they're so fast. They're sort of right, like they move in a way that seems almost artificial and weird. Too fast, too just, I don't know, something feels a little bit off about it.
Knicks trailed by 10.
Of course, nobody's going to be able to shoot a 3 either, but
Outside.
mid is an A minus. His movement is very odd, though. He's not as smooth as you may expect.
Pass to Cartwright. Plays it up and
Even that's kind of impressive. Like, anytime anybody who isn't a star makes a shot, some of these random old players, I'm always impressed, but...
So far.
Oh, he's just too fast, though. That guy's way too fast.
gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
How about the
He flew up the court like a sparrow. Fuck.
play?
You make that tough-ass
And one of the many challenges for a
layup, but you can't make a...
Greg going up
Oh, no.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax, but
He's got a weird release, too, Tyrese, but...
planning to do just that. The Bucks done every
Yeah, see, that pump fake gets him, but it almost gets me because the way that
Miles Turner
release comes up is very weird. Oh, God. He's not taking jump shots, though. That's the thing.
pass to Nembhard.
And yeah, Nembhard and Naismith were killing it from 3 the whole run. So that's what always happens with these underdog type runs, is that you have
For the Knicks.
keep going, keep going, keep going.
Robinson. That's
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right
The role players start to play really well. So people will give Jimmy Butler credit for when the Heat make the finals, but it was really like, oh, Tyler Hero is playing well, and I'm not even doing that either, I swear.
second difference between shot clock and game clock.
But yeah, you don't give enough credit to Hero and so many of those other role players for the...
Pass to Cartwright. Clock at 6. Tipped away.
And it's turnover fiesta here, Shaq in a full sequence. Or it was too late, it was too late. Calculated defense. But no, it's just...
They're up by 2. And getting going again.
That was a really good sequence, though. Like, we stole it from him a couple times, but it wasn't even me who did it. Oh, yeah, you don't give enough credit to the other role players on those teams.
For the Pacers.
And they've set the tone from
It seems like a mismatch, but...
inside and score in the paint.
Here's
But how? Like, how would you physically, mathematically hit that release? That's like a fucking...
by Nembhard and nobody around.
But no, who were some of the... I can't even remember myself, as much as I'm saying give them credit.
And during
The other players on the Heat.
Andrew Nembhard has shown he has a sense of the moment.
Kevin, there are certain guys who want to hide in the corner if the game is on the line. Not Andrew Nembhard.
Wait, this lineup is kind of bugging me, man.
Late game situations, he's hit multiple big-time shots.
Well, you're just never going to make that, so I don't know who this clown is, but he has size but no skill.
In the corner, it's Neesmith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
You're going to get cooked on the bench. Like, this team is already questionable, but especially if you... That's where they sort of disrespect some of the older teams, although somewhat it's fair. Like, they'll be super slow and unathletic and not...
Here he goes. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here.
Well, he's already picked up his fucking dribble. He's not even doing anything.
Pass to King. And
His animations are very odd. Still effective, but odd.
now Shepard. Indiana moving it around.
Yeah, TJ McConnell was playing like Jordan for a stretch in the game 7 against OKC.
We feel those pucks over here.
Goes back up. It's hauled in by Huff. Pacers leading by 7. The finish.
All right, he's playing kind of the right way, very fast, very punishing.
To take charge
We had that stretch of what?
could be a crucial point.
It's like it hits off the guy's back, but the defender, but he doesn't even look.
Any kind of
He doesn't even acknowledge it.
Pass to Shepard.
You see, look how they play off a little bit, but
And that one is hammered home.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, after it with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
I love those kind of things. You just walk right through them.
that wipes away any height advantage.
Endorse Rick Carlisle, now in his second stint, is the head coach of
I just have trouble staying in front of people. I don't know what it is.
Basketball lifer Kevin, over 2 decades as an NBA head
That was
coach,
good.
has seen it all. Remember the
Go, go, go. Why do they sometimes stop? Even this fucking random point guard
This Pacers
from the 80s is getting a dunk.
Double whammy, guys.
a great defensive
Good come over.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great
Yeah, what are these goofy animations that Bernard King gets though?
he's got his rhythm.
We can hit the mid-range for sure. Not the 3 though.
in the corner. Shepherd misses the three.
Feels like such a breath of fresh air when somebody actually misses a 3, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Like it used to be a big deal historically when somebody did make a 3. Now it's a big deal when somebody doesn't make a 3 or when somebody misses.
Here's Elmore. It's hauled in.
Man. But I swear they're just doing this naturally. Some of this is their defensive stats and stuff. I'm not reaching. I'm not trying to get steals or anything.
There's the three. And he's good.
Yeah, he really got me with a move there when I'm deliberately just trying to play off.
By the defenders.
So dumb.
Here's King. And he makes good on the layup. King's got 6.
Like, he's fast, but he moves really weird, like a
King can get plenty of points.
like a forward that like a power forward that doesn't have handle.
His bread.
But he's one of those very underrated players, kind of like an Alex English or a Rick Barry, even where you just,
That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
you know,
And guys, they continue to
crazy scorer, really talented. If he was in fortunate enough to be on more winning teams, he'd get way more credit.
Clock in game. And here's Tucker. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
See, those I like because at least you have a mismatch, and even though my release wasn't perfect,
his man up there, runs him right into
it works out.
gets the basket. And guys, you've heard
Look at that BS dunk animation. Even when something favors me, I get mad about it. Like, you shouldn't have been able to catch it that comfortably or do that.
Seemed like he had his mind made up.
We somehow have managed to stay in this despite the fact that he's playing much better, but
By 4
sort of like slow and steady. He keeps getting these flashy plays, but
of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's
What?
fairly even so far.
no, I got to learn the art of staying in front, and I just can't do it.
Outside, Walker.
Some of it you can blame on the defender, but I am still going to take responsibility.
Far right, grabs the rebound. And King, here we go.
Look at him go under.
Be out of bounds. The Pacers-
Okay.
You know, Doris,
I mean, this is the right idea,
why we
but
see so many point guards become head coaches.
I do believe, Kevin, obviously as a point guard, you are responsible on both
I feel like I'm just deliberately doing that, but I guess you can't. You just have to face guard everybody all the time.
on the
Kind of a bailout foul.
communicator. You are at the point of attack.
But no, the 3, I like how people say that too. Like, oh, 3s weren't that prevalent at a certain era. Like, why weren't they prevalent?
And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad.
Why weren't they prevalent?
Questions about
Right, they existed. As soon as they existed, you should have been able to do them. But because they were considered so difficult that it wasn't worth it.
Methodically and
Right, but mathematically, they were always better.
they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship. And
It's like I don't even like to stay in front of them to the extent that,
from deep. Walker.
I don't know, it's just dumb.
that 3-ball dropping for him. The defense should have done more on that last play.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, the Pacers are all about winning, and Coach Rick Carlisle
Should be an and one, given this beast. Like, who's the better Knicks scorer, Bernard King or Carmelo? Carmelo seems to be better on the surface, but it's a lot closer than you might think.
Allie, we thank you for the report.
And what I like about King, he doesn't try to
Both
get
players who don't get credit because they didn't win or do anything like that.
and he goes out there and just takes care of business. And in the end, the points just pile up.
It's stolen.
He is turning it over a lot, though.
Pass to Tucker. New York moving the ball around. Here's Sparrow. Back to King. Shot clock at 5. And here is Robinson. King's shot is off.
Almost trying to set up for a me-bound there.
Here's Shepard.
I feel like you're aware that they might do that, but you'd still rather live with it than whatever else.
Got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition takeoff.
He's giving me a lot of free throws, too.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots
Look at that.
we've ever seen.
So King is actually pretty good because I'm not even hitting mid-range shots, but he can do that too. So he's just, I feel like that's not
Bucket in no time at all.
really much space that you're giving him, but okay.
That's the thing about Tyrese.
Got to give him credit for the releases, I guess. It just takes some of the fun out of it because it feels like, right, that's how it feels in the modern league. Defense doesn't matter and people just kind of do whatever they want. You just take a bunch of tough shots. Sometimes you make them, sometimes you miss them. It is an accurate representation of the real game.
And now an 8-point Pacer lead.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous.
Oh, now King's out, so you're going to get screwed.
To the inside. Missed inside.
What? You had to push him back there a little bit. That'd be like a hand check. Why did that guy go away?
Look inside.
Yeah, just one of those nights with Tyrese Halliburton. He's kept his foot on the
I mean, this guy is pretty good record-wise, actually, but he didn't seem that intimidating at first. I had...
Again, it's Indiana.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
It was close throughout. I mean, I had a real chance.
Here's Halliburton.
I think that's a tough shot. I mean, there's nothing... There's so many shots that you may as well not even jump at that. It's just like...
The run. Got
But
it.
how?
Couldn't finish. Indiana leading by 12. Halliburton outside. In the corner, it's Neesmith. Here's Nemhard. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads from 13. And it's
Yeah, he doesn't seem all that good. This is a guy who's like 20-3, right? So...
Wing, Walker. Pass to Sparrow. Inside. Court right. Thanked in off the glass.
Right, like we went on a bad stretch early, and then we
Into the game.
got a couple steals, and
Yes, he put it right where it needed to be.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
not what I meant to do, but okay.
Off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Halliburton
So Halliburton moves like a bunny, apparently, in this game. Not saying he isn't fast, but he moves so weird.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Halliburton,
And most of these are bad matchups because he has a height.
the 12-point lead there.
He has a height at what?
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, to be fair, one of these teams made the finals, and certainly the other one didn't. So
Span, top and
you can't think like that.
rim, picks up the loose change.
Go.
Here's Fernston. Top and covering.
This guy can't do shit though.
Here's Fernston. Misses the layup.
Right, he gets in deep position, but he can't score for shit.
Outside for Halliburton.
Again, it all comes down to defense, which I cannot actually play. I don't. Yeah, those movements are just like,
And those are the kinds of plays that are just
I don't know.
And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Nails the corner three.
You can do that all day, like the back and forth. Like, it's fine. It's fine.
And
Doesn't feel like something really earned. Like, you can just keep doing that, and there's no way to defend it.
They have been a wrecking ball
defensively.
Or just do back and forth infinite move. I don't like to do that. Like the people who spam dribble moves or something.
We're just over
Yeah, I kept it closer throughout than I maybe realized, but
King. Can they get it?
pretty wide open.
It's good.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball
Or
game
yeah,
by
Tyrese
yourself.
punishing the Knicks yet again. Yeah, there was some stupid question though, like who's the villain, the Knicks villain? And they said Trae Young. Why should it be Trae Young when it's not now Tyrese,
Shot clock at 6.
who redid
Nailed from three-point land.
the Reggie choke thing?
Points here in this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Halliburton.
Yeah, I mean I guess he's just the fastest player with the ball in NBA history. I've never seen with my own eyes in real life a player move like that.
Certainly something every team wants to
It's just not realistic.
Love it, fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Or these older players they just make look like garbage.
Getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Robinson misses.
At least we're getting some of these slightly early, slightly late. Like it shows you I have some general understanding of the releases over time.
And again, Tyrese Halliburton. And that's now 29 points. For
The guy just is the kryptonite for the Knicks, I guess.
now guarded by Siakam. There's a screen by Robinson. King's shot is off.
Oh fuck, that's my type of move where you just kind of walk around and slow pace them a bit.
Here's Halliburton.
That's so crazy, man.
Whistle, 2 free throws coming
He's doing good kind of dribble moves and stuff, but
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely
I'm still worried about a shot release point because it's pretty
by the same token.
awkward of a shot,
Set
but
off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Walker's
that one should have been a foul or something.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor.
But no, I actually kind of don't mind how he played.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster.
See how I'm a good sport? I'm not like fouling him or doing anything. I'm trying to learn how to defend, but I can't do it.
Turnovers so well in this
It's impossible. You can't stay in front of certain, like it's physically impossible to stay in front of him. You can't do it.
it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, it's not just the scoring. he
Wow.
did, It was the efficiency with which he did it.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Over to the wing. And a wide open look for Siakam. That's good. And it's Halliburton with the assist.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Now this
Well,
dude,
just terrific teamwork.
this other dude should have been open, but
Love what we're
whatever.
seeing from them tonight.
Here's Toppin. And Toppin.
Give them their respect, give them their flowers, even though
Players,
it's no coincidence that a lot of these Cinderella stories happen in the East,
This game
right? That like,
just a matter of time.
and that like whenever that happens, like oh some 8th seed or some 5th seed like the Heat will make the finals, but then they'll end up losing in the finals anyway to a superior Western team. So it just shows you, okay, the East is a little bit weaker.
Tucker with the ball.
That was good. I mean, he's definitely respectable.
Problem for Indiana as they get the win.
So Halliburton had a modest 34 on 14 for 21. Again, just he didn't hit really that many threes, though, I guess. Of course, I hit 0, but that's sort of by preference anyway. Like even if with teams where they can hit threes, like they have better 3-point shooters, I still won't necessarily want to do it. I would always be like very measured with it. Like I would only do it if it really I would only do it if it really, really was open, right? So we did. Wait, we couldn't do this, so I must have done this last, right? 5v5. Okay, so single player casual. Okay, so the only thing we have left is this, which is going to be new round has begun. So let me change up my WNBA team. Or I guess it's kind of the same thing, salary versus that, but like it's obviously going to be under the salary. So what other WNBA players do we have? Just in general, like who are the highest? We need like one good one at least to play off of. Would be my ideal thing. So this chick here is what? Olsen, Lucy Olsen. Another Clark out of position. We have some 72s and shit, which don't even matter. So point guard, let me see if what was the Lucy Olsen chick? But she can be somewhere further. So she is what? 72. Oh no, but we need. But it doesn't matter because we can replace somebody else. So who's somebody here who's not a 74? 72. I don't know. Let's put the 74 chick and then decide what we want to do. Make sure they're all from the WNBA. I don't know what that icon even is. Looks sort of like the Wizards, but I don't know what team. Oh, Storm. Or no, not necessarily, though. Sometimes the jersey they have is different than where they are now, which is dumb, but... So, who else do we have? We have only 72, so I mean, that... Wait, but there was a 73. There was just a 73. As long as we have enough of every position. So again, just to double check, Fever player, whatever that is, Chicago Sky or something. Right, just to, in this day and age, that'll be the hardest thing to tell. Are they really a female player or not? But obviously I would recognize the thing if it was an NBA team. Sophie Cunningham, Fever, New York Liberty, I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that is either. Fever. Some Wizards wannabe. Okay, that's fine. So we'll go with that. 74 overall, and we will do the limited salary cap thing. Which I do like that mode, but again, I can't do anything when it comes. Or no, you know what we have? You've unlocked the ability to use the auction house. 2K closely monitors all transactions and behavior detrimental to health of the game. Mode will not be tolerated. Oh yes, of course, only they can exploit it for, you know, illegitimate, make you buy microtransactions. All transactions held in escrow for screening and may be canceled for any reason. Accounts associated with fraudulent and suspicious behavior. They're really taking it that seriously, and that's why I was pissed in the last game. Like, I had got, oh, I want to use Dwayne Wade or somebody Shaq, and then I get him, and then I have to wait. Like, come on. Right, it shouldn't punish you like that. So maybe I should be allowed to get WNBA players, but not... That should maybe be the criteria, right? I can use the auction house, but only to get WNBA players for this limited team. The NBA players I can't get, so I just rely on... I have to rely on the... whatever, so let's see if there's a cheap one. Maximum bio is like 1,000. What? Just any like decent WNBA player, which is maybe an oxymoron. Rudy Gobert clown. That seems maybe like a fair thing, or maybe I'll try not to even do that, but like, yeah, even just give me an 80 overall WNBA player. Like, how do I like not team, but oh my god. But WNBA versus NBA, there's no way to do that. Right, for the first time, they should have another slider of gender. Oh my god. I don't even see a WNBA player here. This is where they should be all over because they're so obviously this is their peak rating right here. Yeah, I guess that'll be the rule. So we can buy as many WNBA players as I want from here if I want. If I can even find one. That's crazy. Why aren't there some? Here we go. Whoever this chick is. Wait, but I can't even afford that. Like, what is she good at, though? She's a... I don't know. Kevin Brink. Yeah, see, this would be more like the realistic version of her. Even that's pretty high if you were to take it in a literal Chelsea Gray. But there's at least some things you could find there, so I'm kind of saying that as the format, but I'm not saying it for sure, so I haven't done it yet, so I can still change my mind. Right, but there's sort of a moral victory. Like, even when I lose these games, it's like, oh, look, I scored on you with it. You got scored on by a girl, but more to the point, by a small, you know, much undersized players usually, and very, very, you know, very low rated too. Underwhelming. Yeah, this is what was happening with the regular my team before, is that it wouldn't let me find a match because my team was too low rated, which here doesn't make as much sense because it was letting me find that before. Right, like, despite the low salary, this one shouldn't be as hard to find a match. But yeah, in the regular one, showdown, you just can't even queue up with a shitty team like this. Undertakers, but with the fitting Fever logo, which everybody's familiar with just because of the Clark hype in the media. Cam Johnson, Eddie Jones, PJ Washington. And some of their positions make no sense. The Luka one kind of upsets me that, oh, Luka can play shooting guard but not point guard. Like, what do you mean? Again, we definitely have a size disadvantage, but I can accept that. That shows you right there what kind of a player we're going to have to deal with. They're pretty forgiving with the layups, though. Right, like that should have easily been contested, and I like his confidence to go back up, but look at this, dude. Look at this. Right, you gotta find a way to make it work, but I don't have any confidence when it comes to the jump shots. I don't have that even with NBA players, let alone this. I think this Hines Allen chick was kind of cooking at times. She was making like all these tough layups that I wasn't expecting. We want to play somewhat fast, but not too fast.
the steal.
He is sort of overextending his thing a little bit too much.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the
Look at that. They're very, very generous with the layups.
And these are high-value shots inside. She's going to make that more often than not.
Yeah, the greatest strength is that they'll underestimate you and,
kicks it out to Johnson.
you know, they'll take bad shots or
Three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
whatever, just underestimate you.
Exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Going inside.
Look at that. Look at that. Fuck. That's kind of my fault, but you at least had a chance to make that. Bad shots.
The shot by Sunvold, no good. Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area. Here's Fag Benley.
But it'd be so crazy. What if you hit releases like that, right? And consistently, and you can just make shit like that. This guy's kind of bad though. He's taking bad shots.
124 left to play in the first half. Here's Rivers. The layup off target.
Is that another one of Doc Rivers? His daughter instead of his son, like Austin Rivers? Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Now for New York. Fag Benley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
It's just such an uphill battle to try to make this work.
103 left here in the first half. And so long.
There's a certain rhythm to how they play, though. I think they give them maybe more credit than they deserve sometimes with hitting layups and shit. Because again, it's like the one thing they can do. It's not like they can dunk, so
It's Cunningham with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that one drops.
Well, it won't get much easier for her than that. Nice bucket there.
Sophie's hair really stands out a lot. It's so distracting. I'm hypnotized by her hair, so I can't even play,
On the slam, using some
even though she's on my own team.
From him there. Sure. Seattle trails by 3. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the left block, Olsen. Jaquez with the rebound. New York with the ball.
That'll be some real life, like, wait, what? League of Legends skin unfair thing, like, oh, your hair color is distracting,
Washington's got 11.
and it gives you an unfair advantage or something.
from out there. And what skill to knock it down.
And we finished one half of basketball. New York ahead.
But I love that they put Brittany Griner on like the dunk, special dunk category of players in my team. Like,
We'll return
dude,
shortly.
just because she can dunk, not that she's good at dunking. She literally is one of the only players who actually can dunk in there.
It's Rivers on the wing.
Imagine jumping at that.
She knew exactly.
Did they make it like a big deal? Like, oh, look, they can actually hit layups. But could they really against NBA defenses? Like,
Here's McClung.
they're so slow to recover, and that's just a general thing, not even
He is never gonna take
these players' fault, but
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches.
that's
here.
crazy.
Even the guards are attacking the basket. Johnson for 3. Seattle grabs the miss. On the wing, Jackson.
You have to at least have some credible threat that you can hit something from the outside or that you'd want to, but
They swipe it.
it's just not something I even want to attempt.
Johnson goes in.
Which, to be fair, I'm like that no matter what.
Here's Washington.
Taking some really bad shots, but
Time either. To the middle. Here's Olsen.
what?
From in close. New York leading by 6. Here's Jaquez.
Yeah, he can afford to just do this, just jack up shitty shots, and he'll still make it.
Here's Cunningham.
Look at these weird little moves I do, though. They're not really even real moves. It's just like you wait and just like run in a circle or some shit.
Cash in.
Pass to Jaquez. There's the drive. And yes,
Look at that. The trailer, pretty good play. It forces you to do well. I'm about to say I still can't hit jump shots, but it forces you to be smarter and really play
the 3 from
But he's just terrible. He's trash.
Another shot.
You still get rewarded by your mere size alone, but
And the D
he's playing really badly.
on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I think
It's just like, why are you jumping at everything?
these are the
At
type
nothing.
of drive coaches crazy.
Oh, she got a high percentage look and made the most of it.
It's so stupid. All WNBA, all like 70 rated, all, you know, 3,000 salary and a 10,000 salary mode, and no 3-point shooters. And even if I did have any, I don't,
It's 2-on-1 to tie it up.
I can't hit them, or it's kind of glazing their speed a bit. Their speed and their layups are being glazed to the maximum.
That's a timely pass, setting her teammate up for success.
It's not like his team was that crazy, but then again, nobody's team is going to be crazy because it's
His
10K thing.
certainly masked that. Hines Allen,
Yeah, this Hines Allen chick is a great finisher, though, according to this at least.
and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Like even that,
Moving the ball like
even that's a pretty good attempt to go up there.
in the game.
Fuck.
Johnson, and it's Seattle with the ball, trailing by 2.
Average modern NBA possession, though, where you just do that. And then he jumps. This is got to be one of the worst players I've ever seen, but
A nice shot by Rivers.
he's jumping at everything. He's jacking up bad threes immediately all the time.
Saw her opening and
It's hilarious.
to waste.
The powerlessness that you feel.
And it's slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. The shot's good from Sims.
I mean, it would be nice to have somewhat better players. Either somebody just very big, tall, like the tallest WNBA players, or
Sinks the triple.
but he can hit the releases. I mean,
Got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And you can never have too many threes. That's an impact shot.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Here's Fag Benley. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
yeah, the threes are just demoralizing. Like either somebody again who can shoot the three, which is not even something I'd want to do, or just somebody bigger, somebody tall.
Fag Benley with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from
This guy has been a bit of a liability on defense, though.
Everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves. Here's Fag Benley to the wing right side. Here's Hines Allen.
I mean, he just jumps. He's just a fucking bunny.
Boy, she has been on top of it here. What a
Rose favorite. Yeah, I love that.
Washington, that's good.
I mean, there's a defender there, but it doesn't matter.
he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc. Inside.
Like, as if you wouldn't try to score inside more when you have this kind of an advantage. But you'll take these bad jump
And
shots.
it's Seattle with the rebound. Rivers with it. Hines
Dude, that was a tough, still contested layup. But
She's cooking with grease. You love
I don't know who this person is, but they're treating her like she's Westbrook or something with her ability to
Here's McQuan.
finish inside. But
And he lays it straight in. An old school finish there with the finger roll. You gotta be committed to a move like that.
it would be a very meaningful thing if I could win this. But
Here's Sims. It's Rivers on the
nobody should be tired because they're all expendable. You can just do whatever you want.
Hines Allen. The shot's
Like, who is this Hines Allen chick?
moving after
Who is she, man?
She deserves
Legends of the WNBA. What is this shit? Yeah, take it three. Take it three.
Washington inside. Off on the layup. Driving the lane.
What we need. This is what we need.
And so here is New York.
Starting to take bad shots, but it doesn't matter. Just everything.
Defense looks helpless to stop him. They got to figure out something different. Here's Seattle. Trailing by 2. Pass to Fag Benley. Here's Sims.
I waited too long. I was even surprised by that myself.
Outside, Jones.
Yeah, take another quick jump shot. Take it, take it.
Some nice passing by New York here. Here's McClung. The shot misses. Now Rivers. That's good, and it's Jackson with the
So
assist.
close, so close. Come on, we gotta lock in, lock in. No, no, no.
To work the ball inside.
Ah.
And she cashes in.
And you want him taking big shots for you.
Go,
in
go.
big moments.
This dumb clown.
As easy as it gets.
Well, with him,
That dumb clown player needs to be off the roster. What the fuck was that? Why'd you stop like that? You're wide open and then you just stop.
and she could not
But yeah, their speed seems to be, again, we get that, like, oh, because you're smaller, it seems like you'd be fast, but it's, it maybe is a little exaggerated to try to make them better than what they are.
active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Shoot the three, shoot the three. Do it, do it.
Been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
And pushing it up, here's Seattle. Pass to Sims to take the lead. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Jaquez right side. And here
Take it, take it. Fuck. He'll take these bad threes at times. He's like trolling.
Chamberlain with the rebound. The drive by Jackson. They now take the lead.
Okay, come on, come on. 2 more buckets, and it has to be 2 because you're not going to ever hit a 3 in your life.
When you have that momentum behind you. And here's Valentine for 3.
That's almost how 3s are, though. You just hope and pray that they're going to miss, but...
Rivers in the corner. Pass to Fag Benley. Rivers. A second chance effort. And she lays it up and in.
One more. And even if he hits a 3, I still have a cushion. I still have the cushion of a 3, cushion of a 3.
Here's Washington. Here we go. That one goes in.
Okay, we have to put the pressure. He's playing this weird full court thing, though, that's fucking him up.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
Do it, do it, do it.
You know this is when they
Oh, that's a big deal. Even though this guy might be the worst 2K player ever in the history of human existence, still, you're beating him with a 70 overall team of all 70 overalls, all WNBA players, all scoring inside, no jump shots. Like, think about the layers of formats that this clown has to live with for the rest of his life. You lost to an all 70s team, right? All 70 rated players. You lost to all WNBA players. You lost to only scoring inside, no jump shots. You lost to 3,000 salary and a 10,000 salary cap mode. Like, there's nothing you can even say to that. You would have to be literally the worst player ever. Like, who is this person, man? Like their rating isn't that good, but man, the way she finishes is actually like it'll make me a fan of her in real life, and then I'll be disappointed that she can't do remotely what she's doing here. But so because I actually won that old school base pack, because I actually won that, I get to do it again, which is an unfamiliar feeling maybe. But no, that really seems meaningful, right? Like, imagine that happening. That's pretty cool, actually, the Tiger Wall. Ooh, look at this. And we're getting actually a meaningful, relevant upgrade to the team. It's really, really odd. So she's 78, but what position? What position? She is a power forward. She's still going to have to be off the bench. So who's a power forward we could replace? I guess the 73 chick, and then we could move, or the 72 chick, and then like, is there even a slider that would be like separating NBA and WNBA? It's like, oh, you don't want to feel like you're discriminating or some, you know, whatever, but you're really not, because these positions don't really make sense here either. Like, I'm doing it by rating here. 77, 76, 74, 44, 75, 74. Right, so if you think about the bench lineup, okay, you have starting lineup, so you have a point guard here, right? Even though, you know, assume you would want to do it in order. So you have a point guard, you have no shooting guard. Yeah, how does it even allow me to do that? There is, who is the second shooting guard? Wait, what? Is this like a glitch? I'm not even seeing it. You have, somebody must be a hybrid. Who is the second shooting guard? Right, you have the point guard, you have the small forward. I'm actually baffled. I don't see who the second shooting guard is. Point guard, shooting guard. Okay. That's the only reason why, I guess. Because she's a hybrid, but for the bench purposes, it kind of doesn't make sense. Again, we have 76, 77, 79, 79, 79. So you have, again, there's nothing you can really replace because these are all the same. Or wait a second. Oh, no. She's small forward, power forward. Right, so none of these are... Or what ends up happening is, like, I keep thinking, like, oh, look at this guard finishing like she's a big. But they really are bigs. They just feel like a guard because they're small. So it's kind of the opposite of what I'm saying. Right, like she's finishing as if she's Westbrook or something. But that's only because she's an undersized big. So they're giving her the benefit that she finishes well inside. Again, 78, 78, 77. Okay. I don't know, there's something kind of novel about this that I like. Right, it feels kind of goofy, but again, this is like a gimmick deck in a card game. Like, oh, it's more meaningful to win my way than to simply win. But again, even with that guy being so bad, I still almost lost, so... But again, even if I get this to a 10K salary, then we can consider it. Right, like...
Moments away. It'll be Seattle going up against Omaha. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Right, where you're able to 1 win, 0 loss. Wait, 0 losses? How? Oh, because the season like reset or whatever.
We're so glad you could join us.
But no, I love when they have a size advantage and then they, even though he punishes me there, they have a size advantage, but then they they choose to jack up threes still. Like, you shouldn't even be taking threes.
Looks like it might be running late tonight.
To the middle. Here's Bridges.
Fuck. I mean, I can't even complain with the size advantages that you're gonna have.
By Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Pass to Fed Benley. Here's Jackson.
See, that's way too forgiving.
The baby hook.
It can get congested in there.
I don't know. I feel like something's weird. I can't make these same shots with star NBA players, but
Here's Melton. Back to Nance.
even their defense are giving a little credit, like how they're able to
Lets it go with a three. Rebounded by Jackson. That's a gutty rebound in traffic. Great effort.
that they're able to stay in front better than the actual regular players.
Milton with the ball. Pass to Bridges.
Well, yeah, let's take it seriously. This is kind of a fun challenge, even though those kind of things, if they play it right, it's impossible because they'll hit those every time.
Second bucket.
Nice job by Bridges. Doesn't always get enough credit for his playmaking.
They get it again.
Fuck. It's the inside that you can't do anything about it.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg just keeps swinging away. Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Wow, the commentators are being mean. Like, don't even give them a glimpse of hope. Like, why? Because they're women? Is that why you want to destroy them?
Maggette outside.
Gonna get cooked by Corey Maggette. I assume that's who that is, but I don't know any other Maggettes.
There's the three.
But no, I do like this whole limited. What? We're getting cooked by Olo Candy, dude.
Now for Omaha.
Is he doing like an all troll lineup that way?
With the ball,
What is happening? Those last two shots made no sense.
he'll reward you.
What is going on? It's like bugging out.
Tough defense, and boy, was she
We're getting like a lag switch.
104 left here in the first half. And there's the drive.
He's got to be fast enough to get there before they can do anything.
Showing us what she can do.
But
Puts the ball on the floor
if they give them time to react, you're screwed. You know, there's nothing you can do.
and it's Omaha with another.
Was that even outside? That looked like he had a Kevin Durant effect toe on the line.
fire as that pass was coming.
That's the only thing I can do. Partly it's my fault too, but then again, these players probably aren't too good at shooting, just given their rating. But it's like I wouldn't want to typically shoot or
And ball slams it in.
Get up, LaMelo. These ball brothers.
yeah, it's like that their real name Ball too, because that's so.
Shot clocking
What are the chances the family of ballers or last name is Ball? I don't know why I feel like it actually is their real name.
ball from long range. Buries it
I mean, it's not like the defender isn't right there, but it just doesn't matter, I guess.
5 points so far.
And ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep.
Yeah, this guy's at least a little better, which isn't saying much.
First half. Omaha on top, leading by 9. And we'll be back right after this.
But again, if we can get this to a 10K value,
Seattle.
really regardless of the exact makeup of the team, then it shouldn't be as bad.
It's Jackson with the drive. Can't cash in from close range.
Come on, let's do good D, good D.
And it's Seattle with the rebound. Here's Sims. And the shot is good.
Those kind of shots I love.
Great use of her body and her instincts to get in position and convert inside.
I was trying to point out biased commentating of the.
And it's Seattle with the ball. To the inside.
What?
Outside of
He just
bounds.
smacks it but just stands there and doesn't even try to do anything.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow. Here's Hines Allen. 4 on the
Jumping at me. I should have tried to take it 3. Jumping at me at the 3, assuming I'm even going to try to take one.
his first foul of the
With a big who I assume can't shoot.
You can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Look at these weird kind of shots that I make.
problem on the jumper in close.
They seem so predictable, but somehow.
On it, and she's got to be happy to pay it off.
Ball with a wide open look. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist.
So often, LaMelo.
Yeah, the other guy was playing like full court the whole time.
He's on the finishing end.
Here's Rivers. Drops in the layup for 2.
And again, it's the old oxymoron or whatever. Like, all I do is score inside, and all they are going to do is shoot threes. And 3 is bigger than 2, so
Kick out to Ball.
even if they make a lower percentage, they still.
And now
Oh, I was trying to run out with that.
Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game. Yeah, and as his career has progressed, Holiday has gotten more comfortable in those.
Good bait there. You just got teased by a girl. You just got baited by a girl.
Draws the foul in the process.
Omaha leading by 6.
Like there, at least it's not even misogynistic or anything. It's like literally,
Outside.
if they're considered to not be as good and objectively right on at the higher level are not as good, then
Here's Hines Allen.
oh, for once Hines Allen lets me down.
Well, Holiday is a phenomenal
Damn, we're getting a lot of steals here.
point guard who can block your shot if you're not careful. Here's
That was a crazy. Somehow went behind him.
Well, it won't get much
That's
easier
crazy.
than that.
Oh wow, he's starting to fall apart.
And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. And the rejection by
Fuck.
Well, you have to be aware of Giannis. He's got the wingspan to disrupt your
Fuck.
shots.
But he would rather take a 3. He has the clear size advantage. Rather take a 3. Goofy guy.
Pass to Jackson. Antetokounmpo.
That's crazy that you would miss that.
And here is Omaha.
And if you can't make that, you can't make anything.
Their biggest lead. Yeah.
Yeah, Giannis would be looking like Wilt here.
Wow, Giannis. That is ridiculous. Here's Hines.
Imagine Giannis getting crossed up by
And the low block, and that one's good.
that chick.
I love how she was confident. She got the ball in close.
That was a tough release too. I don't know how I even did that.
Outside, Reed. Here's Ball. And he drives in. And Ball slams it in.
Oh, come on.
That athleticism. Man, does Ball get up fast for that one.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay. They get a
So many turnovers by both of us, man. What's going on?
It's up a 3. Ball with the bucket. And guys, let's get
Even the commentators getting bored. Ball with the bucket.
well, they've shown
Oh,
standing effort defensively. And
yeah. I'm really good at getting a rise out of these guys.
And not just
These WNBA players sure get a rise out of these guys. They jump at anything.
taking advantage in transition.
a second chance effort.
That's wild, man. That's wild. I mean, you realistically should be able to make that, but
Carry a team. We
like every matchup is like Ben Simmons versus an average point guard.
again.
Shots good by Benley.
Good work inside there. She's showing how effective she can be in the paint.
Pass to Reed.
What the hell? That was a pretty smooth possession by him, actually.
That's what Reed brings to the table. He's got an impressive combination of strength and mobility.
Wow. Wow. Sometimes you hit the releases even when you don't mean to. Look at that tiny fucking sliver.
She's in off the pass,
I couldn't even explain how I did that.
connecting with the Jet.
Sometimes you have to just not overthink it, I guess, but
Ball misses the easy stuff. Driving inside. Hines Allen. And the
gotta
layup is
keep
good.
persisting. I mean, this brings out the best in me sometimes, the underdog effect.
Top of the key ball.
This is often how my team feels anyway at times because
Away.
you
So the
start off with such a shitty team anyway, but
some nice ball movement here by Seattle.
you just gotta keep moving, keep moving. Look at this, look at this.
Hey, the more effective she is inside, the more pressure she takes off her teammates.
He's missing dunks, he's getting mad.
With the rebound. Seattle trails by 4. Jackson. Miller grabs the miss. Here's Holiday. And a-
Just, you end up relying on the size in a way that you can't do anything about it.
well, Holiday is one of the strongest guards in the league. He can handle the contact. The 10-footer. Bag Benley. The 19-foot shot. Miller, no up.
He's giving me a chance here, but I can't take advantage of it.
To go. And here's Rivers. 6 to shoot. Here's Bag Benley. Omaha leading by 6. Here's Ball. And
Oh
it's
shit, I like that we can only stop those from time to time. When it feels like the speed alone should go, go, go.
down low.
She was open.
Gains possession.
Like, we're doing the best we can, man. Like, they're pushing their limits.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Omaha. Here's Olowokandi.
It almost feels like a troll lineup when he has some of these clowns.
Over to the left wing.
Look at this mismatch.
Here's Olowokandi.
Right, one of the biggest busts ever.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could. Here's a Sims. Omaha with the rebound.
I mean, I've had my chances, but I just can't hit anything.
On the wing, Milton. From outside.
Was that really a move, though? That's one of those auto animation things where I'm like barely even moving, but it just does it for me.
Into the lane. A shot by Sims, no good. Omaha leading by 9. He takes it in.
One of those just phase through you type moves.
Straight down.
And that cut right there by Maggette, that was done with purpose. He doesn't think twice. It's full speed ahead, and that makes him
Getting cooked by Corey Maggette and Olo Candy.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang!
We did okay, but
Turning great defense into
you have to have faith that you can still win it.
That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Just pure effort, pure heart.
Going inside. Outside for Jackson. Here's Rivers.
Blocking a 3, he'll get a dunk.
Bridges' wingspan is a factor.
Excellent release on a dunk, which I don't even get offered those most of the time. Oh shit, I should have looked at the box score. So whatever, I'm okay with that. So let's go out again, and now we'd go back to my career again, and it would be, I forget what mode we even just did. We did like the starting 5, which I don't think there is another mode in there. Now we go into the rec, which I forget what that is too. It has like a whole bunch of different things in there. Or it just is gonna have squads and no squads, which I forget what this is. It's like a 3v3 or a 5v5, just like normal. Which these are pretty fun because you can really feel out your impact. Just like, okay, you're going to be a great defender or something. 71, 79, 64. Can't even see that guy's rating. 72. Again, we're trying to be mostly a defender and in the paint, but it doesn't work like that. With all these stretches who ruin it, I'm trying to manifest that. But this was like a longer kind of game, I think I remember. Where we won a couple in a row and then we lost in kind of a dramatic fashion. Like, we'll have an impact without necessarily trying to. Again, interior defense is good. He's got strength. He's got standing dunk. He's got post control. Wait, so what is his overall? Oh, 91. Oh, shit. That's so crazy that you'd be this high when the game came out so recently. Like, obviously they're spending VC or they're playing it like all day, every day. Yeah, look at these tryhards playing so much also. Like, you know, whatever. I'm obviously going all night with it today, but... I mean, they don't really let you block stuff anymore, but... Or why does my jersey say something that isn't even accurate? Like the name is too long. That's not my actual name. Yeah, they might just have better players, higher rated players. What was that pass? Why are you doing that? Why are you picking up your dribble? It's one thing if they're just better, but you don't have to make mistakes like that. All we have to do is just like hover in the paint, make them think twice. The Roy Hibbert straight up effect. How is that fair when I'm getting caught in an animation, bro? That's such shit. Right, that's the sort of thing I should be blocking, but... Oh, nice, nice. And some of the shots they're going to make are going to be tough, but... You know, even jump shots, I always... You know, I totally do have the preconditioning mentality of just... Like to think that, oh, jump shots are hard and inefficient, but that's just not how the game is played anymore. Just seems like a mismatch. I don't know what all their other ratings are, but... I have to catch it like right under the basket or I can't do anything. And I do almost bring defenders to make shots like that harder. That my goal is always the paint. It's hard to blame you and your teammate grade when like everybody's bad though. Okay, he hits a 3. This is the problem. It's not even whether we win or lose. Like, I can't do what I'm trying to do because like nobody should score in the paint. That should be my only goal. If they're hitting threes, my guy's just too slow, so I can't do anything. Okay, they are scoring though. But yeah, like I should be better about doing that. Oh, that he almost would have made. We had like 3 guys open. I can't believe that. How do you mess that possession up? Yeah, that's a play so bad worth quitting over. Okay, we got to come over and then... I mean, you can blame me in some of these, but they're just getting destroyed. Like, I can't even do anything about it. If only my offensive rebounding was higher. Like, it almost would make me want to remake the character, but I'm sure you can make adjustments and different... Yeah, different things, but that would be the main stat that I want to see higher. Because it just feels natural to... just feels natural that a guy this big should be able to do that. Yeah, that's crazy. We got to look at the overalls of the opponents once we lose because... Okay, he was open. He's still messy. He's like me. Yeah, I don't know what is actually on my jersey because it's not my name. My name is very short, or it must be my like actual PSN name, not my That's my guy's biggest weakness. He's too slow, so you gotta always be in position. Like, again, his speed is 25, and it's gonna be like... His speed is gonna be A very willing passer. Speed is going to be 25, and it's locked in at 25 too. Just impossible, man. But no, that's what pisses me off too. Is like I can't even guard inside because you got to worry about the stretch, and then you can't worry about the stretch because you have to. Nice little fake. Yeah, I like those little ancillary. Yeah, like have your impact, but so often they don't do that. Like, they don't do that. Like, they'll never. Fuck. They won't try to score even in the paint, so you can't do anything. I got to make like a Scottie Pippen type defender and just. Fuck. He could have just taken that. He didn't need to pass it to me. Sometimes I do clog up the paint when it's not necessary. But no, I have to be like right under the basket to have an impact. But it's nothing you can do. I mean, there's no shame in it. What is this guy doing, man? I love these sort of unforced errors. It's one thing if you're just losing, but what is he doing there? Wait, we heard like the little kiss thing, like when they get a perfect release, but nobody was even shooting. I guess I just have to give it to them that everybody's really good at releases in general in this game. Like in every mode, in every capacity. Man. They're hounding him. But no, I should almost look at that as a perimeter defender type build. Like where you can actually stay in front of people and actually stop the three. 3-2-3. Go. That guy's wide open. Like when you're open like that. He is scared of my presence at least, but I mean, I'm making the guy not score inside, but okay. That's where the teammate grade thing is BS because pretty open there, pretty open. He's getting some assist here. To make the right play, again, you got to know your limits, which are many. Like post control and things like that are going to be definitely. It's hard to get rebounds when they never miss. I mean, we're obviously going to lose, but just in principle, try to, that's what you got to be. Even in real life, like imagine how many times you get blown out and how many times you lose. You have to be a good sport about it, and that's why I don't rage quit. Like you got to just take it like a man, take it like a champ, and still have fun with it, still try to have an impact, try to learn, try to get better. I just wish there was some way to encourage the lack of threes. Like there should be some mode like that. I mean, all these turnovers just in the dribbling it up the court are kind of pissing me off. That should be something that doesn't happen really. He had time to do it. 50%, it always makes it look like you scored that much yourself, but 19 versus 43, 50%. Apparently I took a 3. Oh no, not me. 5 assists, out of which I had 2. 6 rebounds. Like, I'm having an impact still, but it's not very meaningful. Big man. Yeah, with the C teammate grade, no less. You're gonna... You have a sliver of daylight there, but... Late doesn't refer to the release, it refers to the... It refers to the fact that they passed it to me late. I like these little slow walks up the court, like... You're trying to conserve energy and showing what a lumbering fucking oaf you are. But yeah, the whole idea of fuck. I mean, it's wild. Nobody can do anything, man. They are sort of leaving me open at times here. But again, the goal is just to learn and improve improve not just like yourself, but even your player as far as... Oh, I just grabbed that though. Some of these animations will be good. Right, because our block is so high. It's a sort of build that doesn't have that much relevance in the modern day. You wouldn't want that. Or you would almost want a perimeter defender who can shut down the 3, which I didn't really think of, and I haven't really seen people doing that much, but... Right, but that almost intrigues me more because you can't... You can't have an impact here because nobody's trying to score inside anyway. Look at that, making him pass at half court. What an impact. Like, are they fucking shooting 100% from 3 or what? Like, I don't get what the deal is. Right, that's why you'll be very efficient, and then they'll question why didn't you take more shots or do something more, but that's kind of why you were efficient, because you were only doing it when it's really a short thing. The way that steals happen is always so odd, especially even in Play Now Online and stuff, where, again, I never reach, but they kind of happen on their own. It's got to be my block, my interior defense rating and block rating that's doing that. It just kind of rewards you for, right, your mere presence so much. Yeah, I'd be so frustrated if I was a big, like in real life, and everybody, you have a big open, you see this all the time too, you have a big open in the paint with a mismatch, like with a 6-foot guard or whatever on them, and then they instead take a 3, and then a lot of the time they'll make the 3, but you know what I mean, it would just be so annoying. Oh, I'm like I'm Kevin Love and I have Isaiah Thomas on me, and I, you know, but no, you'd rather take a 3 than do that. Like a tough contested 3, fading 3, whatever. As much as I say I don't like that mode with the score, like first to 44, it is would be better in a case like this, so you don't have to wait the whole time. Pretty good shot. The way that they can just play that fast too is crazy. Like my speed is just not even up to snuff with that. Wow, he even made that too, but I don't think it counted. Again, we're just too slow to even impact that. Pretty open there. But no, we at least had a 91 as like our matchup. And then we have all kind of other shit. Okay, that's good. We should play fast too then. I'm like our point center. I have 3 assists, which might not seem like a lot, but considering how this has gone, that's actually not a bad amount. If you just look at the amount of time, I'm actually like, you should get a negative for that if you're the point guard or ball handler and somebody's wide open like in the paint like that. You should get a negative teammate grade for that. Speaking of Kevin Love, all these players can make like Kevin Love type passes. Gonna get a 3-second call there, which sometimes real bigs will even talk about that. Like they'll get a 3-second call on purpose just so the guards will realize and know that they're open. Like Shaq would be so frustrated today because that's what would happen, right? You would watch, you know, guards just dribble around and take bad shots instead of giving it to the big man who has the size advantage and whatever. So he'd get so mad. Oh, it seemed like a misinput that he didn't mean to. Shacked into full sequence. Harlem Globetrotter sequence. They should have that as like a format in this game, like shacked into full highlight, low lights, right, by the community. Maybe they do somewhere. But this guy's actually struggling to get it up the floor. Getting bailed out with a foul, which is totally unnecessary, but okay. Of course, our free throw shooting is garbage, but fuck. I mean, that's always something you don't expect a big to necessarily do, but then again, in this day and age, you do expect it. Like you could probably say that categorically. The average big today is better at shooting than an average guard of the past. Like that pass is so slow that by the time I do it, they go from the free throw line, from the paint to the 3-point line. That should be almost impossible. I have like a 90+ interior defense. Look how exhaustingly long this takes too. Like if you're gonna do it, then make it worth your time, and it doesn't matter even if you lose. Just crazy. Like, you're getting more than double upped. I honestly can't even read the back of my jersey though. I don't even know what's happening with it. Yeah, that was at least good in flow, in rhythm. It just feels like nobody else has really done anything, but then again, we've scored 40, so I just let him get that so I could get an easy block. You just got blocked by a 65 overall. How does that make you feel? It's a pretty open three. That big was wide open. Oh, shit. That's just crazy, man. But yeah, let's show sportsmanship. Show sportsmanship. Damn, that guy looks sick, actually. He could be one of the orcs in fucking Shadow of Mordor with that fucking face tattoo and stuff. But see, even though they're going to be sore winners, you're not going to show sportsmanship even up by 50. Run up the score, which it doesn't bother me on that basis, but I mean, it's more so just pointless. But then again, those kind of stats could make somebody's whole career. Right? The stats that you could get at the end of the game could be the difference between, you know, a bigger contract or something, especially for no-name, lesser kind of players. We had a modest 40, this guy. My team grades a C+. Wait, that F guy, oh, maybe he got kicked out for being that, but I thought you get kicked out for being like D- and stuff. The, you know, I thought you automatically get kicked out, so. So yeah, 5 of 14. I had 5 of 10. Okay, let's do the play now online thing. So with whatever VC we got from that, we should be able to max out something here. Yeah, that build kind of intrigues me now, but I don't really want to make a second character. Look at how long this takes and how much commitment there'd be. Right, it might not be that bad if you play the game consistently throughout its lifespan throughout the year. Right, but I mean, you'd have to really build it consistently, so this should be done then. Right, this is going to be here, and then we want like the block, or basically the only thing we need. Perimeter defense is going to be irrelevant. To do this, and then we need how much more? You get it all the way to 99, which we're already getting kind of cool animations with that, like the I don't know, the way we were just kind of grabbing the ball, or even when we fouled him. There we go. Play now online, and what we can do here is we can continue from the team after the Knicks here. Now I guess with my team we'd go all the way back to Showdown maybe after this. So we got the Mavericks. So this is going to have Mark Aguirre, who deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Right, like he put up Dirk type numbers for the Mavs, and then he was in a Converse commercial where he's rapping with everybody and he's being put on their level, and it was so good. But Then he also sacrificed, won a championship with the Pistons. Right, like he had all the layers, but oh, the media didn't like him, or he had like a bad attitude or something. So, you know, they're keeping him out of the Hall of Fame. Like, he's better than a lot of guys in there. Would you rather have him or Dennis Rodman? Like, that's why I hate when you have a guy like Rodman in there, it really hurts the credibility of the Hall, because it feels like, okay, he's good, he's an impact player, but if he's in there, then a lot of guys you could say are better than Dennis Rodman. Like, a lot of guys deserve to be in there if he's in there. It's impossible to say that. Who would say that? Who would say that Dennis Rodman's better than Mark Aguirre? Mark Aguirre is like could be a 30-point per game a night scorer. Right, like in the right context, you'd be considering him, oh, he's MVP and this and that. You could say, oh, he's a stat patter on the... Man, Baron Davis has seen better days. Wait, his mid is only a B, though. What do you mean? Like, again, he was on a lot of bad teams, but he was clearly an amazing player. Like, what is that screen, man? I'm not even doing it.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
From the arc. The rebound by Blackman.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Hey, he has a name. Don't just call him Blackman, haha. Which one? Blackman, which one? Haha. Yeah, not saying there's anything wrong with it, just... Oh.
It's stolen by Smart. Now the Lakers moving it up. Out to James. Stolen by Davis. To the paint. Here's Blackman. And a strong finish with two hands.
And that's what happened.
Yeah, like a lot of the stereotypes have even died out now with the European takeover and stuff like that.
There's a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, they're existing.
I like how they're talking about the Mavericks like that, even though we're dealing with the historic old Mavericks.
Venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business.
I mean, look, dude, I'm trying to learn his release.
Now here's Doncic.
You got a FU3, come on, man.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, that's something I've said for a long time, and it hurts the Hall's credibility that you have.
Back to Davis. Pass to Vincent. Ooh, excellent D there.
Was that he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame ahead of a lot of other people.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
I mean, these releases are just miserable. Even if these are open shots, it's very hard to hit them.
Three-pointer.
It's very hard to
His third and 5 attempts.
very hard to understand them even. But
Big advantage early with a terrific all-around.
I don't know why I get the feeling that sometimes they're using like some sort of cheat switch thing that automatically does the releases, because some of these I can't even understand.
To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. And here's
Hey, let's just glaze up modern players and then they'll lose in the second round at the fucking Timberwolves or some shit. Like, come on, man.
from deep three-point range. The rebound by Blackman. Mavericks trail by 13. Inside. Here's Aguirre.
Again, the dunks are always
And he's fouled.
always overly forgiving.
Three-point play. It's on Rui Hachimura.
Yeah, people don't realize how good he actually was, and I mean, there's 100 guys in the Hall of Fame who are no better or even worse than Aguirre. So
They overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
his release is actually very tough. Even like it starts off slow and then it suddenly jerks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket, so if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect. From
Yeah,
deep.
nobody can shoot threes on my team either.
From deep. And it's Doncic missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Aguirre.
What?
It's stolen by Smart. A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Oh, that was a terrible shot though under the circumstance.
Keeping it going. He's
Selfish Luka.
young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game.
But how does he keep doing that?
Back to you.
Oh, he's taking awful shots, so he's getting cocky or something.
Come on, Ali. Mavericks trail by 8. Here we
Let's go for donkey animation because those are impossible to stop according to this game.
Have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
From deep, here's Doncic.
I mean, I'm right there the whole time, so
Way to fall.
I can accept it.
Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the
Yeah, a WNBA player could have finished that. Like, they're more forgiving with the layups with them.
We still have a long way to go.
6-second difference between the
Don't do a FU3 again, dude. He's already made one. Every three is a FU3
down to 5.
because it's just too much to deal with.
This one for 3. The rebound.
Right, if he can make those, he can make anything.
Got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Los
Oh, even though I'm glazing Aguirre, we got to do better with him, which I think he would do like a turnaround almost. Like, even though I'm glazing him up, like,
We welcome you back.
a lot of people have seen him probably more on the Pistons just because
This one has
they actually won titles, whereas you were in obscurity for
much in control here.
in the Mavs. Like, they weren't very good, but
jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
this is crazy, man.
Need to continue that edge on defense.
Just shoot it through right into my face. Like, what is this?
Just dial up the pressure even more.
Deflects the pass.
Apparently, Lakers are the best defensive team ever, too.
Gets a rebound. Here's James. And he banks in the layup.
Okay, that's a move that he would actually make, but still even earlier in his career, more so.
LeBron James, unreal.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, BA.
He's being sort of lazy about it, too, but
Ambassador for the game of basketball.
you keep going, keep going, keep going.
Standard for what a superstar
I don't know what's going on with these players.
in any sport.
Los Angeles leading by 16. Back to Doncic.
Yes, everybody seems too fast. Oh, okay.
From beyond the arc.
Is this guy like the greatest
Got 15.
release guy in the game or what? How is he hitting all of these where... Oh, I guess I wasn't even thinking about the implication of Luka taking revenge on the Mavs, but
To stay connected to him.
it's the older Mavs, whose logo is actually pretty cool.
The foul. That's his first foul. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. They double him with Aiden. Pass to Harper. Here's Nymphius. Hachimura covering. Here's Blackman. They need this. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First personal foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. These are his first free throws of the game.
They're going to be so limited, these older teams, so you really have to do something special with that.
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think
No, he's special, this guy. I got to give it to him.
That was a shocker for sure.
Should be like a clear path. Yeah, it is.
Try to stop the break.
What a clown play.
That foul. They'll get a free throw in possession here.
Where's LeBron's IQ there?
So far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
And so Turner nails them both. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Down low. Pass to Harper. Here's Aguirre.
Oh, God. Aguirre can't even touch it. You're getting a fucking jump ball.
Ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And slam
Fuck.
dunk by James.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
I think everybody
Yeah, he's like an undersized type of player who would hit jump shots, but
Vanderbilt, no good.
sort of play like a big at the same time too.
Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the steals. They're crazy.
And here's Connect outside. Outside Reeves. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, obviously we're not gonna win, but give me something here.
Executing at a high level.
Even that might not be something he would really do a lot.
Putting in the work.
Just like driving it like he's a guard.
So it's Los Angeles now. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Come on, man. I swear those WNBA players were finishing some of these better. And you just get remotely in close.
There's James from the arc. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
But he's hit some crazy contested in-your-face kind of threes with both
Second quarter of play.
Luka and LeBron.
To the middle. Here's Nymphius. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Crazy.
The Lakers lead by 21. Here's James.
Fuck.
And here comes the break. Vincent up top. Yet to see a basket. Aguirre. The putback. Pass to Harper. Here's Aguirre. Second chance effort.
Oh, I thought that was actually making the...
Left side Reeves. Stripped it away.
See, then they're still too slow on the break that they're not actually going to score it.
Check by James. Down low. Here's Vincent. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're gonna have to be very patient right here.
That's crazy, some of the fucking releases, man.
And here are the Mavericks now. Here's Nymphius. Back to Davis. Here's Harper. And it's Koloko with a rebound.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
And so
Bro, this guy seems like a pro or some shit, man.
already up 26 points as this quarter ends.
He's hitting every release with Luka, even tough contested shots, and especially even with LeBron.
With you shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next
I don't like to rage quit, but maybe this one justifies it. I am a little tired, but
in with Allie LaForce.
I was trying to almost like deliberately stay up a little late because I want this to be a long one. And I also want to almost try to make this more of a regular thing.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And Davis gets double teamed. 2 on the clock.
Fucking clown team, man.
Lakers will have it.
Clown team. I hate to do that normally, but I'll do it once here. Not even because I'm losing, but because I'm just getting a little bit tired here. This is maybe like a weird time to stream, but then again, it could have certain advantages. Like it'll be right, like, well, I guess you're assuming a certain you'll get like viewers from other countries potentially or something. That would happen in chess sometimes because I would stream it at such random times or so for such long periods of time that people would be watching from, you know, I can't even remember, like Andre, I can't remember where he was from, or like Australia stars. Like you would just get that because you'd be doing it at such varied times. Yeah, we did the play now. Let's do my team. Right, so next is going to be like the showdown mode. We are in the green. We can use the whatever. We can use the, oh, we're up to 3K though already. Wow. With the my team points, I can almost buy another pack. We'll go to the showdown because I think all of these are just single player and passive or whatever. So those are the two main ones that I want to do. Where I kind of dislike the other shit. It must just be Undertaker's free agent card that'll expire. So it's gonna be ironic. Like it starts off where the NBA team is so much better than the WNBA team, but then it's gonna end up evening out because the whatever, like all the free agents will be gone. So like who do we have? I thought we had gotten somebody good too here. Like one of them's gonna run out, but it really doesn't matter. In a way, it's almost a waste to use so many of them together, right? You should use like one set, like just do the starters and then save these. But who is even left? He has 18 left. It's gonna be Jalen Williams, who I feel like I've barely even gotten too much use out of, and of course Wilt I've used in other modes too. But it's okay. I mean, my main concern with running out of some of these is the fact that you won't be able to find a match then, because think about it, this is only an 87 overall, which is kind of insane. Or what people would do is they would sort of deliberately, like you would have, let's say you'd have like 3 99 overalls, then deliberately you'd leave like the bench, especially the last couple guys who don't even get in the rotation, you leave them super low. You'd leave them all like 68s and stuff on purpose, just because it'll sort of deflate your rating so you don't get matched as high or something. We just look at everybody overall. Like I feel like there was somebody. Oh, I guess not. That shows you. Wait, that shows you how bad it is. We're not even doing it by position. Like literally, all we have left are 79s, I guess. And they're mostly all. Although that 79 Wiggins could be pretty good. Because he can like, yeah. Why don't I do that? For some of this, we had to do like, he was such a good 3-point shooter, right? People don't realize. So that's fine. And then you might question then why the Colette guys, and they're assuming that I even care about these people who I was just saying aren't really relevant. But what I do care about is, or what you do have to do is the positional basis. What are the chances? They're all WNBA players, but you do need a point guard because it just requires you to have like 2 of them. And like, yeah, why is this guy even getting glazed? Like gems of the game, and he's a 73. Why is this even a category? Yeah, it's basically our whole WNBA roster there. Yeah, let's just go try the showdown. I haven't done very well on this either. You know, your excuse could sort of be that you that you aren't used to the team yet, or the releases, but it's not really much of an excuse. See, like Luka is one of my least favorite players to use, just because again he has that slow, unathletic kind of thing, quality like the Larry Bird, and he's kind of a slow release, awkward. Like I'm not denying its effectiveness, but it's just awkward. Like even Jokic is kind of like that. I want somebody with like a raw capability. Like they're super strong. They're super. I don't like this arena somehow. Or I mean, I guess it's different based on. Oh, we got a 94 Ben Simmons. Colin Cowherd's prediction coming to life. We're good here. Hey LeBron, we're good here. Or wait, what does he say? Hey LeBron, Ben Simmons is here. We're good. You can go. You can go. Like, again, I'm not going to act like you couldn't think that Ben Simmons is good. Right? He was good. He was a good defender. I like certain aspects of his game. But I'm not going to pretend like... Fuck. I'm not going to... I wouldn't have compared him to LeBron. Like, that's totally unnecessary and going too far, right? Not everybody needs to be compared to LeBron all the time. It's like... What? Just the way that everybody moves in these modes actually makes me mad. It just feels so unsim-like. They don't feel like really them. I don't know. What are these steals, man?
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in
Yeah, you got to watch out for Clay, though, no matter what you... We're getting cooked by Ben Simmons, really, dude. But no, again, he just went too far. Like, there's no need to say that.
To attack close in. Going after the rim is a great use of that size.
That was just a very clean play, I guess. You ain't no way you're gonna score on Wilt like that. Like, what is that animation, man?
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune.
What? Yeah, I can't figure out those inside releases are fucking stupid. They feel like they just shouldn't be necessary.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Dude, yeah, they're like, just dunk it, dude.
And Chamberlain with the
Even though he had tremendous skill and he could do all kind of other shots, he should have a fadeaway. He has like a Dirk fadeaway almost. People don't realize.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first. Pass to Chamberlain.
Yeah, Luke is just one of those players who will piss you off, honestly.
Out to Bridges. Seattle needs to get off a shot.
Really put my fate in the hands of Carrington over here.
New Orleans
You know, sometimes I get frustrated and then play fast and then it ends up hurting me.
to go.
It's just so annoying. I don't like this mode, man.
Zion is a force on the drive. And here's Chamberlain. Over Siakam.
You're gonna get a hack of Wilt.
2 at the free throw line.
Oh shit, if I can hit that, I can do anything. But it is weird. He could hit fadeaway jumpers, but he couldn't
New Orleans making a
hit free throws. Like it was something psychological, or he was just being sort of lazy about it, or he was mad that
Thompson
people were intentionally fouling him
moving it around.
at times, right? He was pissed about the hack of Wilt thing.
Thompson with it.
I love this sort of switching and roaming. I should do that more.
Just 5 to shoot.
Oh, he's just jacking it up though,
For 3.
which often works pretty well too. But
4
keep going, Wilt. Keep going.
from 7. Uses the glass to drop it in.
I hate when they stop. Like that's my whole whatever. I need Mike D'Antoni as my coach. Like just keep going. Go run down straight the center of the floor and just I'll figure it out. Right? Don't stop. There's nothing. Just keep going.
More than makes up for his lack of size.
Go, 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 go.
Compete, even against bigger guys.
Go. See, that's all you have to do. You do that every single play ever. Like just.
Just adept at gutting
He's not hitting very many threes. He's taking a lot of threes, but
passing lane and
I was even just gonna praise his team defensively, but then I can't deal with that.
Outstanding look right there.
Why is Kolek in the game this early? Like why?
For a better look. Pass to Doncic. Now Chamberlain. And stolen by Siakam.
What?
So, guys,
Oh, that's a troll.
making things
That's a troll.
for New Orleans.
Oh, come on. That's almost a joke of a play. Are you serious? It's like the only three he makes.
And thanks again for tuning
Yeah, we need like a Mike D'Antoni. So we're getting Kolek in the game, even though he's a bench warmer status. It makes no sense what they're doing.
scoring breakdown for New Orleans. Well, they've set the tone early.
But yeah, Wilt doesn't even need rest.
Important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
and so far just a great job.
But how?
And creating
I'm hitting the dunk.
in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Puts it up off the inbound, and it's laid in by Barrett.
Can't allow
That three at the end was absolute fucking dog shit cheese.
finishing even when you try to get physical with it.
Three-pointer
You just have to be so precise with the threes. I actually kind of despise how it works. This is the way it would work for me, which I've said like a million times. If it's an open three with a good shooter, the release isn't that as important. And if it's a contested three, the release also is, you know,
around a minute gone here in the second quarter.
no matter how perfect the release is, if it's a tough contested shot, it should have a chance to miss, even if your release is perfect. And, and no way, dude.
Chamberlain with the block.
And we saw he was ready to slot that one away in very good position.
Pass to Carrington. And the rebound.
Right, so like, you have a tough contested shot, but you hit a perfect release, and it misses, even with a good shooter, versus, oh, you have an open shot with a good shooter, and the release isn't perfect, but it's still good enough. Actually fouling a fucking Braun 70-something who's only in there because they force you to for the positions. That shows you the coaching is busted though, like without any changes or anything. The lowest rated player, the Kolek bench warmer, I guess it's because we only have like two
And he is a power player down low. If there's nobody there to stop him,
like the 2-point guard, so maybe you're forced to do that, but that positional nonsense is annoying.
Williams up on top. Wants to get it to Barrett and does. Stolen by Wilson.
I don't know, some of these steals are dumb. Look at the clown show.
The kick out to Hill. Outside Barrett. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Simmons. Back to Barrett. To the paint. Chamberlain.
These animations are not really what they should be, but okay.
4 points in the quarter.
They don't really understand how the game actually works.
you'll find Wilt keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidence.
Simmons was always one of the most fun players to actually play with and playing out online, because if people were like me and they were too lazy to change the matchups, he'd always have a size advantage on his
In the arena tonight, he's the last guy you expect
wait, he's the last guy?
by that much.
What do you mean? He's a terrible free throw shooter. Why is he saying, why is
Williams.
commentator glazing Ben Simmons free throws?
Hill looking it over.
What?
6 to shoot.
I love that gravitational pull. Like he's just,
The drive
I guess he must be a high rated player, high rated stats, so that's how it works. Like high rated steal, so he's just gonna automatically gravitate towards it. We've seen a lot of those where they get the perfect release and then it bounces though still.
Chamberlain with the block. Well, great effort there.
Yeah, I don't like this mode actually.
Seattle trails by 10.
Not even about whether you win or not, just the way it happens is so stupid.
Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Back to Chamberlain. Williams with the ball. Now
Come on, Williams, do something, because you're gonna,
Williams
it's your last game, you're playing for your life even though you die anyway,
by 10.
but make it count.
Pass to Wilson.
Just so annoying.
And here's Simmons for 3.
Oh fuck, he's trolling.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Back to Chamberlain.
These steals are trash. That's just bad for the game.
Break. Cousins has got it. The
That's not a real thing, man.
good. Left side Williams. And so it's the
Get caught in an animation. I love it.
10-point lead.
You got
Their shooting has been the big key. Their
basically without that Zion shot,
back to the action.
we were down by 4 in the first, so now
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Fires for 3.
I mean, hey, if you can hit that,
That's good.
if you can hit that, you can do anything, but I don't trust it.
Points to start out the third quarter.
I feel like I do better when I just don't even look at that stupid ass shit.
Chamberlain with the
Yeah, see Wilt actually doing what he would do.
Off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
You have to make them fear the 3-point shot.
right side Williams. Over Williamson. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Not what I was really trying to do, but
By 7. And finished off.
I feel like those dunks are always just automatic.
High-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues.
The steals are not good for the game. Even though I'm a fan of defense and I'd want to make a defensive team, it's just not. It's just not.
Never get tired of those dunks from Zion. Here's Williams. And Simmons with the rebound.
Well, good riddance to Williams, because
Williamson in the post. From down in the low post.
you got Williamson driving like a guard. I mean,
Got the lead.
it's just so unsim-like, because you have some notion in your head like, oh, this is this player, but they're really not. It's just in name only. Like,
And here's Seattle.
it's not like them at all. A lot of these, at least.
Doncic outside.
That should have been a foul, maybe.
Simmons.
And even Wilt isn't accurate at all, but
Thompson for three. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
yeah, I think the quickness of the releases is what has more to do with why is he going away from the basket though? Why?
And executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now. Goes down. Chamberlain got 14.
Like that's what Clay and Steph have in common. It's not just that, oh, they're all-time great shooters, but their releases are both very quick. So maybe that has more to do with it.
For New Orleans.
Right, like maybe they wouldn't be as good, but it's because
By Jalen Williams.
they can take what would seem like bad shots, but
Here's Doncic.
you won't be able to do anything about it because it's just too fast. So
Thompson.
yeah, what is with that bounce? That happens like a million times.
It still may take
It shouldn't even do that. If it's an excellent, perfect release, it should just go straight in.
of Luka Doncic.
And we know the
What are these steals, even on my side?
defense that led to it. But hard to bet against
What's happening?
of his caliber. And being over the limit this early really kept
This early, it's like, well, I guess it's just they're short quarters by design, but how much later could it get? Like, there's only 2 minutes left.
Bridges
Um,
really admirable. This guy knows he has
okay, I like that Wilt's actually being respected for his defense, though, which was actually better than Bill Russell's. It's just he wasn't carried by a million good teammates.
Williamson's got 6 here in this quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible. Doncic's shot.
If I can get these inside releases, it'll be a big thing, but
Players forget that Doncic
it's very hard to do.
is 7, meaning he's more than capable.
Like, why is he on the other side there? I don't get it. What is Wilt doing?
Maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances.
Bridges isn't even one of the better players, but he keeps doing these amazing plays.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim too.
Do it
after
again.
the finish.
You almost have to take it there because you
The whistle and 2 shots.
are going to get a 3-second call.
Siakam.
Yeah, whatever happened to the 5-second back to the basket? I don't feel like that's ever called or even exists anymore.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, this is the worst shot meter ever, though. I hate it.
Bridges with the steal.
And so many steals.
Out to Doncic. Inside. Chamberlain.
Yeah, look at that. That's what you got to get.
Chamberlain finishes.
We're having a little bit of momentum here, but it's probably not going to matter.
Rolling. They've been assertive.
Okay.
They're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic gets it.
Clay is a little odd because you're only going to be thinking about the 3, but why is Wilt overplaying like that? Why?
Oh, nice
It's the AI that's really to blame on some of these things.
easy bucket into a
Oh shit. Oh yeah, I forget Grant Hill's even on here, who could be like a nice what if story.
trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Thompson from
Oh, that really, like, bro, the guy
what a way to punctuate the
hit
third quarter.
at the end of the first quarter with Zion at 3. Then he hits this. At least this one's more believable. That Zion one was fucked. That was like a low quality shot too. He's hitting these heroic, like, just unbelievable.
By 7.
I don't know.
He had Simmons atop the key. And there's a whistle. That goes on Carlton Carrington. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Bounce pass from Lowry.
No way. If you hit that, I gotta give it to you.
Randall.
All right.
Man, he is so tough to move inside. Randall going to work on the offensive glass. And
That's so trash, man. Jalen Williams, I'm glad to be rid of you, clown.
There's Lowry. Randall left side.
Really pump faking Wemby, this clown.
Hill pulls it in. Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Sometimes they overdo the post defense of some. Like, who is this guy? Who is he?
Right side. Takes a 3. And the best
Shouldn't that be Green be more? That's my only thought.
Hill knocking down
you could argue it's a good thing that some of these releases are so hard because then it takes more skill to do it. But I guess, you know, it makes it harder to do, but then everyone's doing it anyway, so it's just
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring and
yeah, I thought that Carl Carrington was a WNBA player at first. Just with the hairstyle or something. Yeah, this Zion kind of pisses me off. I'm not saying he isn't mobile and can't do some of these things, but it's just annoying. Yeah, that was a bad shot. Yeah, Wilt's playing like a stretch. Like, I don't know what this is. That's crazy, man. That's crazy that you have to hit a release on that. It's a wide open. Right, that's bad design. You don't need a release on that. Now he'll be able to hold up to this, which makes no sense. Like, how? Totally unnecessary double team, too. That's such trash, man. What a shitty mode. I hate it. It doesn't matter. Like, this is even a better team than I'm going to have most of the time, but it's just the way it happens is not fun. It's just kind of trash. Really, even the limited I'd respect more because whatever. It's just too much, right? Like, sometimes less is more. You gotta just feel it out. You know what it almost feels like is like power creep from a card game where you'd have you know, like the modern state of the game with the ability to shoot and everything. Yeah, blocking dunks is just impossible, apparently. Yeah, some of these free agents will end up going anyway. Right, so I should just make an all dunker type team, but no, but Bridges is really amazing for his rating. He's not I don't know, he's athletic, he's dunking, he's playing good defense. This goes right through him. I love that. But he hit 2 threes at the end of quarters. He was getting all kind of lucky shit. I can't blame him for playing fast. I mean, I always do that. And they kind of design the defense of some of these people who are not that big. And they're acting like there's some elite center. You got Wilt hand in your face. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you with that. You might think, oh, that's not an animation a center should be able to do, but
keep pouring it on. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Oh, that's not me, but I mean, I suffer for the AI. Let's see if he shows sportsmanship. As long as there's a shot clock, I wouldn't do it.
At one point, they led by 16. Here's Sprewell.
You're really gonna do that?
With a nice jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you gotta love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting.
Yeah, that is very annoying. Only thing I can think of is if you I'd be interested to see if defense is actually playable, but it doesn't seem like it is. Like, you know, make me the best defensive kind of team possible. Again, you need some more limited sort of mode. Let me do the my career again. Of course, if I had saved all that VC, I could have done like anything I wanted with the shit. Right, because you can use that in my, or maybe you can't, I forget. I don't know if you could use it in the auction house, but you can always use it to get packs and shit. So what we just did was I guess we did the wreck, which was also... We got wrecked in the wreck. So let's do the proving. I think there's only one thing in there, like squads and no squads. So now we'll go to this one, which this was really good and had a lot of different choices. Where, right, you have 1v1, 2v2. The 1v1 was a real clown show because I got kicked out for a D- teammate grade. Bounce from beyond. So the main thing I want is not to go against a stretch or not to go against somebody too high rated, but it should have a bias to try to match you with people around your same rating, but 74. Okay, I can live with that. 74. Is he going to be a two-way 3-level score? So he's going to be, or 3-level cleaner. Cleaner is like that from that one guy. I think Tim Grover, somebody came up with that term. And then Skip Bayless tried to rank like that. Fuck. Like a cleaner is somebody who's at the top level of these goofy shots, man. Or these goofy movements, which for a center it might almost be. But he can shoot the... Wow. I mean, if you can do that, I mean, there's just nothing I can do. There's physically nothing I can do. I'd still rather let you shoot, though, than go in the paint like that, but... Look at this walking. Like, he doesn't have to jump at it. That's the thing. Or yeah, it's almost deserved that I should lose the ball on doing that. Foul. That was a good foul, though. I mean, he was gonna go past me. The way this guy moves is clunky as hell, man. Okay. All right. This is the nightmare that we run into with the stretch. How is he even like this at a 74? He's made a very interesting build. Like, what is this movement, man? Who moves like this? Show me the guy in... It's not even about whether it's good or not. Like, who moves like this? I don't think 2K understands how movement works. Yeah, we're gonna get a D- teammate grade or some shit. Like, it's just... Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But yeah, when you pick up your dribble, there's no hope for you. You got to do all these weird movements here around the... It's tough when you can't get those releases, I mean. And he's got the dribble moves of like a fucking Allen Iverson over here, so... Just the way he's moving is nonsensical. Okay. Alright. There's only so much I can do with that. At least if he's missing that sometimes, I can live with it, but... I just can't get the releases, or I should maybe post up more normally, but... What's he doing? Now he doesn't have much time, so he has to do it. That was like an auto defense animation too. I wasn't even trying to move like that. I'll never get that release in those situations. Just be like right under the basket. I mean, I'll give it to you, man. This is the state of the game. It's really torture to see. There's nothing I can do with that. The way this dude moves, man, I swear to God. I mean, we get it. My guy's not good at scoring. He's not even meant to be good at scoring, but the defense, I think, is what bothers me. And maybe I should try to make a character like this myself, but I was trying to value defense, or again, like a perimeter defender almost. I just can't score. I mean, I don't know what's going on. That's crazy. Like, how is he so bad, man? Like, I love these moves that are like just pointless, man. It's so annoying. I don't care. Because some of these matchups you're not meant to even be able to do. Right, like if you're okay, you're a center and a guard, and it's like could be very one-sided, but yeah, these moves are goofy, man. Apparently his dunk isn't that good though. See, why was that green so much better the first time? I'd be predicated on trying to get stops. But I guess this is a disadvantage of this build of the tallest and the widest player, the fattest basically. Because what would happen is you you're so slow that you're not going to be able to like do anything. You're not meant to really stay in front of a guy dribbling like that. So let's go to again, play now online again. And again, we got the copyright music that's in escape. I think that's the dumbest design decision, or maybe there's some other way to deal with that, but that's very, very dumb that they force you to not be able to turn it off. Oh, you can turn it off like in game, but not here, or even, you know, like it says in the menu, but then it's not something that you can actually do. Let me leave this shit here, and then I'll go to so we lost as the Mavs as we were glazing Mark Aguirre. I'm getting destroyed and everything here. Old school, old head defense, you know, defensive fan gets clowned by everybody. So Mavs and the Suns. So now, what was the Suns team? I don't even know. Was this one that kind of went to that triple overtime game and got so crazy against the Celtics? Now it couldn't be, because that was like in the 70s. That's the one championship that everybody forgets about. The Celtics won in 4 periods, right? The 11 and 13 years with Bill Russell, then a couple in the 70s, like 1 or 2, I can't even remember, with JoJo White and somebody else, and then maybe like Nate Archibald must have been on there, or no, but he was also on the 80s ones, I think. But then the 80s obviously with Bird, and then obviously the big 3, and actually even now obviously the big 3, and then now the whatever you want to call it, Tatum and Brown. So again, the 70s ones are the ones that people forget about. Lakers, obviously, you count Mike in, you'll count they didn't actually win that much though early on. Like Mike in, then they win obviously with West and
here we go. NBA action live on 2K.
West and
This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer.
the
Rally the force, round out
West and Wilt and all that. Then you end up with the 80s.
And it's the Suns to start out. Pass to Macy.
I just want to play kind of sim-like, but you can't. You can't even just play the game.
On the wing.
Although this mode is at least closer to that.
Barnes.
Right, like Wemby's gonna be cheese, but he's at least real life cheese. Like that's like, oh, Curry hitting a deep three, like he can actually do that.
But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still
That was weird. Just leaves him wide open behind there.
making the pieces click.
Yeah, just rage quit out. Give me a win streak, even though in some ways I don't like that because then you can't play as the same team again. Yeah. See, now I have to skip them. So what the fuck? Like now I not only do I have to skip them, but then I can't play them again for like 5 games. So which one can we even do now? We almost have to move to tier 2 because we lost as like everything. We have the Bulls alive still. I don't know what this even is. Maybe the team between the Bulls and the Cavs, if there is one, if that counts. But no, I don't think it did actually count though, even though it says win. So you got the Bulls, the Cavs, and that's it. Bulls, Cavs, and Suns, I guess. And this is the Bulls without Jordan. Like, at least give us one of those shitty teams with Jordan, but nobody else. But those dribble moves that guy was doing were so goofy, man. I hate that. Yeah, Bulls, Cavs, and... Oh, yeah, let's change the jersey. Change the jersey. Would it actually say the... I guess it would have to. Like, would it say the historic name of the team? Right. Like, if this is one of my most played teams... Would it say just Bulls or would it say the year? Because for some of them, the name of it would be different. It wouldn't even be like, oh, Oklahoma City Thunder or Seattle Supersonics or Minneapolis this or that. Like, so the fact that it's different means that... Wait, what? What? What, they didn't have another uniform or what? The fuck? The one time I'm on a little mini streak and I want to do that. So he's got the Raptors, not exactly very intimidating, but the way that some of these matches feel almost feels like, you know, they do really disrespect some of the older teams. The one thing that isn't disrespect though is the lack of
here in Toronto. The Raptors looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup.
The fact that they can't shoot is pretty accurate though.
Here's Toronto. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams...
Or again, the commentary, they're talking about the current Bulls.
They don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so...
Really, imagine they had commentary for each of these older teams. They'll have it for some of the older players, but probably none of them on here because they all suck.
Players out of Canada. R.J. Barrett is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett
Dave Corzine inventing me bounds
downhill.
in the dark ages here.
Here is Corzine. Shoots over Pirtle.
I don't know why I'm even trying to do that.
Chicago.
Bro gets a me bound and is cold.
And about a minute gone. Here
Yeah, sometimes these lower rated matchups are even better, like the tier 3 teams and stuff. Because you have to do more with last, and again, even the historic teams for the same reason.
Here's Higgins. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Ingram. Greenwood grabs the ball
Yeah, the Bulls should have done a little better though with the Levine,
inside.
Vucevic and all that.
It's rebound.
Yeah, the releases are nonsensical. I'll never accept that.
And it's laid in by Barrett.
Boy, the handles of R.J. Barrett on full display. What a pretty drive.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Higgins. Over Barrett.
Even he's saying over Barrett, but he's not even doing it.
Here's Corzine. Got him with the pump fake.
Oh, is that because he's cold? That he would miss what
Now Barnes.
he maybe would normally make? Ingram never really got much credit for for being as good. He's almost like Kevin Durant with the skinny frame, and
He's got the accuracy to hit that from mid-range.
man, he's really not giving me anything here.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Theis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Greenwood. And again, no good by Chicago. Toronto
Starting off really well, even if our defense
for 3.
hasn't been the worst, it's just I can't score for shit.
Here's Theis.
Or the two are like sort of tied together that you have to
The Bulls.
get a stop and then run it down.
Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes
The calling card of these older teams, like I say, has to be defense, but
this young man has.
oh, I always complain that they don't show female dancers because I thought they were worried about some
Bulls trailed by 7.
potential issue, but I guess I never pay attention.
Pass to Theis. Here's Greenwood.
Like, what are you really supposed to do with this, man? I want to see in real life, like, how did this team score in real life?
And Corzine gets it to go.
And that
It's not like this team was very good.
feel the tensions in the building.
The only reason why you would even care about it is because, oh, the next year Jordan got drafted. Like, why is this even a historic team in here?
Only falls for you.
Now here's Ingram.
It was a pretty good move still by him, though.
Going by Barrett.
The steals are out of control today. I don't know why they're so bad.
Ingram not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
The hands up don't do anything. It's just like a psychological thing
And known for the jump shot.
because you
Firing away with confidence from that spot.
Here's Greenwood.
we sort of got by him there.
Pump fake. It's Ingram on the wing. Pass to Mobo.
Yeah, I hate those jump shots like where you're right there, but they still. See, that one's at least a little better, but
Good Ingram. Ingram's got 6 points.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
oh, even Doris is quoting Paul George. That's a bad shot. It wasn't a bad shot.
Here's Greenwood.
I was even just saying how it wasn't a bad shot.
Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Like, yeah, what would some of these older players and teams actually do?
Perfectly placed lead.
They wouldn't. Oh, like, look at that great move where he literally stands there and does nothing.
Got 9.
And I'm not even moving. I love that.
Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
So as we end the first quarter,
Sometimes your first attempt is always a better thing in the release category. Then if you pump fake, then it goes to 0.
and so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lot
Of course, they did that little somebody black and Grady Dick, and they stood together and took a picture of their jersey like a jersey swap.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Right now, let's take
Let him jump at nothing, do that goofy animation. He's shocked by it too.
Raptors head coach starts
You just have to slow it down and not give up any
on the defensive end.
any
For each other, protect
nothing you can do with that. Nothing you can do.
making a team effort. Everybody's
Like, can somebody on this team do the same thing is my question.
all for 1. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
Like, can I hit a mid-range with somebody?
Here's Farmer.
You got to turn your defense into offense here a little bit.
Down low. And he gets the whistle.
But how?
Second call.
But how?
And GA along
You saw me even moving out, that clown.
out zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks. What's the
Good animation there.
of of a team's offensive flow.
Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
And didn't do anything fancy there.
There's almost some settings you'd really have to change defensively.
Now he's getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. And it's Green missing.
And it's Green missing. You'd hear a lot of that with Draymond Green.
And this is what Ingram can do for you. Make a variety of shots over the course of a game.
Nobody is open. Like, you run the floor and got a few guys on you, but nobody ends up being open as a result.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. It's stolen. It's Dick on the wing. Scoreless thus far. Fires for three. And Brandon Ingram hits from deep. And the Raptors lead by 15.
The one Dick that has no points.
Shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take.
Oh, man. It is odd to think about. Like, I don't know what. Let me look at each of them. Like, you can't hit a three with this. You can't really hit a mid-range with this. B plus mid.
Incredible size,
B mid.
ability. He's a three-level scorer, and you can
This
mix
three-level score thing is overused.
Green. It's hauled in by the Raptors. In the corner, Barrett with it. Shoots the three. Green with the rebound.
I just can't score, though. I
Line
mean,
15.
they keep going. Keep going. Why do they stop?
Here's Corzine.
Yeah, the releases just aren't a thing, man. They're not a thing. I can't do anything with them.
Barrett.
Taking a couple bad shots.
Here's Higgins.
And we get bailed out by a foul. Maybe that's what it would be more like. You try to foul bait more because nobody can score because they all can't shoot.
Goes shooting their first free throw.
It is a real thing. Like, it's not like they're being unfair to older players and saying they can't shoot. A lot of them genuinely could not shoot or didn't even try to.
And in this second
Right, so it is fair to do it that way.
played already. Pass to Green.
He was open, but it took like an hour to do it.
6 to shoot. Plays it up off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is
Take like a whole quarter just to do that.
this first half. They've established great inside position.
Inside position is all I've done, actually. I mean, I'm right there, but okay.
Right, but drops in for him.
You know, I just do like an imaginary contest just by my presence, but
Pass to Theus.
damn.
Scoring column with
See, that wasn't a good.
1 for 2 this game.
I'm getting almost lucky with some of these releases, but then it makes it look like I know what I'm doing.
range. This is exactly
That was a very hard release.
And here's quickly for 3. Higgins grabs the board. Bulls trail by 13. Watley.
I guess I underestimate sometimes the fast break. Like, it'll always be a good shot if you're just a millisecond ahead of them.
With their work down low.
Nobody's gonna chase down any shit here.
Master quickly. 3-pointer. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Quickly's got 5 points in the quarter. Now here's Green. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Theus. Bertle with the double team.
Dave Corzine was the star maybe of the first game that we did actually win. But again, it always comes down to defense because I can't stop anybody.
Could be just what they need.
He's just jacking up threes, though. I mean,
Definitely got the guys on the bench.
you can certainly go hot and cold with that, but
So it's the Toronto Raptors. Up by
that's the one thing this game doesn't account for is like the real life hot and cold streaks. Even never mind defense.
you shortly.
Just like you'll make a bunch of threes and then you'll miss a bunch of threes, but
Drama in the first half.
they forgot the missing part.
Up here in the second.
And you could normally say, okay, that's just
But if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights
that's
out.
just
Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
you should do the same thing, but
Trying to do it. Higgins, that's good.
you know, with a team like this, you really can't do it. So
Continues here, guys.
You don't have a good, really good post presence. You don't have anything. Like, I don't know what this team construction is. Like, what do they do? What do these players actually do in the game? Nobody can actually like get their own shot. But somehow, some way we hang in there. My style of play is kind of comical, but kind of necessary and fair at this style.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Yeah, that was looking like a pretty promising release too. He's just jacking up threes with no effort, and you do get rewarded for that though.
Pass to Higgins. Here's Theus. Brutal with the double team.
Oh my god.
Ball, it's tied up there.
So annoying how some of these shots go in like with no effort.
Let's check in now with our
Just keep jacking up threes the whole game and it's still gonna outpace you.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great
Everybody's just a release fiend. Like, it's just not even my style, man.
whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, a lot of my points do come from
So much for the report, Allie.
transition after a stop. So if I'm not getting stops, that's the problem.
Game here.
And for a guy who
There's not much time to come back here even.
inside, Corzine really
Look how many of these threes are just like that. Like, it'll just be a standstill. That's it. No work, no nothing. No ball movement, no passing. Just walk up, do some little minor move that's not even really a move, and just hit a perfect release. Like, how?
Sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Higgins.
Treating Corzine like he's a star over here.
Final half of play. The shot by Corzine, no good. Raptors leading by 12. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Here's Greenwood. He's got 6. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Higgins. And the Bulls with another miss. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on him. They've done a great
Yeah, no
job.
shit. I've had trouble scoring in the half court. All this dude is hitting the green releases all day.
Bulls trail by 14. Here's Theus.
I was like, the WNBA play, just wait for them to jump. That I always do with that stupid limited team.
Defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break
Yeah, even here, I have to do some sort of gimmick challenge type thing.
Ingram left side.
But I hate how many of these you just make where they are contested, but
And here are the Bulls now. And it's Theus missing. It's Ingram on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer. Ingram's got 23.
In working away from the ball, Ingram thrives in the catch and shoot
yeah, I mean, some of these people might be better than I realize, but
on defense.
I mean, I'm right there. I'm right there. He's not even doing anything to earn that.
For a moment, that's his
We're gonna come to find out some of these people are cheating
the flame.
somehow. Like, they're doing some.
players who don't pay attention to the score.
They're doing some.
The right way.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
So Chicago going with
Whatever. I don't know how, but some auto release type hack.
36 seconds left to play in the third. Payne gets a wide open look. And it's Mamu Kamishvili
He's shocked that I'm even taking a jump shot.
by 16.
Like, bro, these players cannot fucking shoot.
Bounces high off.
But I gotta give you credit. Like, maybe I forget how many games he's played, but he's maybe played as this team a million times and practiced the release his whole life, and just,
Slow him down.
which you might think isn't even possible because the game just came out. But I mean, like, the previous,
And you love the work Ingram
version, and even that kind of works because it might not be the exact same team, but
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the Raptors. And his big game. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. As we get going.
yeah, this is a trash team anyway, but somehow we won the first game, and it was pretty close based on the final score, but it was actually like
Right side Green. Good ball movement here by the Bulls.
that guy moonwalked into the paint and then got an illegal screen. Oh, that was so funny. He backed off of me and moonwalked because he wants to dare me to shoot a jump shot. So again, part of it is my release fault, but part of it is the
And here's Ingram from the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Green.
the original Westbrook over here.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that team.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg? Now with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
And the Bulls making a change here.
Dora is trying to explain why the dunks are so overrated. Anybody can dunk on you if you leave them wide open.
Calls timeout. He's not
Is there a penalty for quitting out? Because I don't like doing it, but sometimes. Oh man, the steals are out of control, man.
to the paint. Pass to quickly. Barnes outside. Corzine with the rebound. Bulls trail by 17. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Got a piece of it.
I mean, sometimes you get lazy and just start tossing it, but
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Inside, Corzine. And the dunk by Corzine.
again, if I could just play defense, it'd be fine. But
From the stripe. And it's quickly missing. And here are the Bulls now. Here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes.
oh, apparently he hasn't scored in the whole quarter, according to the commentator.
Here with the foul, still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Here's Higgins.
But that was good. We kind of went through him there.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
And here's Ingram from the arc.
That's crazy, though.
Ingram's got 16 points here in the second half.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Off target from outside. Bulls trail by 16. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here.
Look at that little 360 circle. It didn't account for anything, amount to anything. Just spamming the switch button.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sight.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Greenwood.
You just don't have to worry about like, oh, is he gonna take a three? You need at least one guy who can do it.
Barnes rips down the rebound. Raptors leading by 18. Ingram fires. The putback. Albert. Ingram outside. Launches it. Not gonna go.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Bulls trail by 18. Pirtle with the steal.
I won't say I really like any of these teams that I'd be disappointed to lose it, but it's just kind of annoying the manner in which it happens.
points in the quarter. The 3-ball. Greenwood grabs the board.
That should be possible to happen even if you don't.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Raptors.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them missing getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
The one player that really
Damn, sometimes I'm getting these releases just instinctively, but
dazzling game for Brandon Ingram.
You love this guy.
definitely not something that I would trust.
Every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
And it's good for 2.
I keep noticing these people like have some certain favorite pet releases where they just
His length and skill allow him to do so many things.
Pass to Trent. Oh, great touch off.
wait, what?
Here's quickly.
It's almost like one of his players accidentally knocked it in because it
This one.
was a late release, pretty shitty.
Long shot, no good. Here's Green. It's off target. It's Ingram on the wing. Green rips down
Yeah,
the
he had an excellent Ingram release, honestly.
It's an 18-point game.
So, oh, is he really gonna do that? Like, come on, man.
But no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Do whatever you want, man. Fuck. Just do it. I don't care.
Ingram.
Or like the commentator gets so hyped even though you're up by such an amount, just because it's the end of the game.